And just to show the tank is on the top of the machine. It's easily accessible. It's a fairly large tank. You don't have to fill it that frequently. This machine does not, to my knowledge, have a plumbed version where they run a water line straight to the machine. Just want to put in some extra water. Okay, I have ground the coffee, tamped it, and put it in the group head, so that's ready to go. We're going to run some water out of the steaming or water valve to fill the tank with cooler water. This light will turn on after I do that. So let's open up the valve. See some water coming out. And this button actually is the water button. So if you want hot water, you just flip this button to do it. So we're just pumping water out that's hot, filling the tank up with some cooler water, and now you can see the light has gone on. And now we will wait until that light turns off again. That tells us the group head has reached the goal temperature. And we will pull our shot. Now the grind settings are the grind settings that I've been using for my Breville espresso machine. So I haven't tried these grind settings with the Rancilio, but it'll take about maybe 15-20 seconds for the light to turn off, maybe longer. The buttons on the front and the dial, so this opens and closes the valve to the water spout. And so when you're steaming, this is the dial you'll use to do that. And if you want hot water to come out, you'll press this button that turns on the water pump and open the valve. When you use the water pump, you should have the valve already open because it'll build up a lot of pressure. Okay, so the light is off. So we're waiting roughly 15 to 20 seconds, and then we will pull our shot. This top button is to pull the espresso shot. The bottom button is to create steam. And the middle button is for the water. So here we go. And we want to time that roughly for about 25 seconds. And it looks like my grind may be a little tight. So the espresso that's coming out is nice and creamy, but it is coming out a little bit slower, maybe not too bad. So ideally you want about 2 ounces of espresso in roughly 25 to 30 seconds, and we're approaching the 30-second mark. You can also look at the crema as a judge for quality of your bean. So that's a nice shot. It's nice and speckled on the top. It'll be a good shot. Alright, and so now what we need to do is go ahead and turn on the steamer, and we're waiting for it to heat up enough to generate steam. And this light will go off when it's ready for steam. While we're waiting for that, we'll go ahead and take the puck out, the used coffee grind, and clean up the portafilter, and we'll go ahead and get our milk ready.